Alright then.
Let's start.
1, 2, 3. Hi, my name is Nishant Mittal.
And I'm Sarthak Bharadwaj. Welcome back to the 13th episode of I Read This Book. This episode is going to be slightly different. We are currently going through the unfortunate period of a global pandemic, and we really hope that everyone is taking the adequate precautions. And we have curated a list of 5 books to help you get by during this period of cabin fever. These books range from the genres of non-fiction, fiction, and one philosophy. So, Nishan, why don't you start?
This was Sarthak's idea. I'm really happy to be doing this. These are 5 books, by the way. So the first book I personally recommend, while this epidemic is on, pandemic, is The Black Swan. The Black Swan, we've done an episode on this, talks about these things. If you remember, we launched an episode in January where we told everybody that unpredictable things can happen which can blow everybody's plans and predictions out of the window. And this is exactly what has happened. 1 month after that, coronavirus took place. So, again, the book teaches you how to be cognizant of things that can go out of your plan. And the next book in this series is Antifragile by Nassim Taleb. It's a series. Antifragile actually teaches you to be in place of being fragile, vulnerable, anti-fragile in the face of adversity.
How you can gain from chaos.
How you can gain from chaos. So if the social order is being disrupted, how you can be better in that time instead of getting by that time. So let's say we are doing this right now. This is content. Media industry is anti-fragile to any kind of social disruption. But it's a very bad time for restaurants and everything offline, the malls and stuff.
So basically both these books kind of help you explain what's going on right now.
And they are very important reads as far as the whole social phenomena is concerned, how you can make sense of whatever is happening and then completely disregard everything that you've learned. Yeah. That's what these two books teach us.
So far we have Nassim Taleb's Black Swan and Nassim Taleb's Antifragile.
These are the 2 books.
And the third one is 21 Lessons for the 21st Century by Yuval Noah Harari. An extremely important book. It tells you how to lead your life and what you can learn from the 21st century. If you're reading this book and you like it, you can also read other books by Yuval Noah Harari ranging from Sapiens and Homo Deus.
So this is very important right now because American government has just approved a $500 billion sanction for the regular public. Yeah. That is the first case of a large-scale implementation of UBI, which could be the future of humans, that people would be paid for existing. Yeah. And that's going to affect the whole aspect of dignity and work and the identity attached to somebody's work. If people get paid for just living, how do things change? This was actually very well explained in 21 Lessons. And the beauty is that we're just going to see it right now. People are going to get paid at a mass level in this time. So it's a very important book. It teaches you a lot about how society is developing itself, it's evolving itself, and it especially becomes relevant during the coronavirus pandemic.
So these 3 were the books that sort of help you understand what's going on and how you can make sense of all these things. Now, leaving the non-fiction books aside, if you're looking for something really breezy and something fun to read, we have Keigo Higashino's Midsummers Equation. It's a murder mystery novel. So while you're quarantined within the confines of your home and you're looking for some excitement, well, naturally you can't go out. This book has a lot to offer, follows a very distinct pattern from your everyday criminal novels. Here, the author will reveal who the culprit is, usually in the initial few chapters of the book. And then the larger question throughout the course of the book is whether the culprit gets caught or not. So these are the 4 books. And the last one, which both of us have mutually agreed to talk about, is Ayn Rand's Fountainhead.
Yeah, so it's a very controversial book. A lot of people who study philosophy for a living will tell you that it's not a good book to read, and a lot of people who hate the ones who study philosophy for a living will tell you that it's a good book to read. Yeah, because it's a book which divided the youth in the times of 50s, and it's gained traction since then. It's a classic, and it's a classic for a reason. It's about a guy who loves his work.
Howard Rock.
The
architect.
Yes, the architect who loves his work and how he chooses to stick to his style of working in the face of extraordinary adversity.
Yeah.
And he eventually triumphs. So it has a happy ending. Congratulations. I ruined it.
Does
for you.
it? Does it have a happy ending?
I think it does.
That's highly debatable. So wonderful. Nishant feels that the book has a happy ending. I feel it does not have a happy ending. And so this book touches largely on the overarching theme of individualism versus collectivism. And that's something that a lot of us can choose which side we belong to.
This book is the fountainhead of a lot of right-wing thinkers of this time.
True.
Like from Travis Kalanick, the founder of Uber, to Peter Thiel, to a lot of people. Even Nassim Taleb says that if you hate this book, you're actually helping it sell more. So this is a very, very important book in my personal opinion. It's shaped a lot of my thoughts.
Absolutely.
And these are the 5 books which are very contextual to this whole epidemic or pandemic. I'm sorry, I keep referring to it as epidemic when
That's
it's
all right.
actually
People understand what it means.
beyond that stage now.
Yeah.
So these are very highly, highly contextual, apart from the murder mystery, highly contextual to the coronavirus. And I hope you enjoy these books, man. 5 books for this time. I don't know for how long are we going to be stuck, but I'm used to living this way. So it's
a lot of people aren't, and for those of us who are feeling some sort of anxiety, really hope you get through, and it's all going to be well, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if the world ends. I don't know.
Yeah, so these are the books. Tell us what you feel. If you have some suggestions, add to the list.
Yeah. If you want us to, if you think we missed a great book which is very contextual, please do let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much.
And see you next time.
13th episode. Bye.
Unauspicious.
Unauspicious. Oh yes. If it was.
And coronavirus.